Welcome to Optimize My Life, the ultimate radio show where we unlock the secrets to living our best lives. Now, before we dive into this exciting journey of self-improvement and empowerment, I want to take a moment to thank our incredible sponsor, the Hope Collection, for making this show possible. Their unwavering commitment to spreading hope and positivity in our lives is truly remarkable. We believe in the power of interaction, so we want you to be a part of this incredible journey. Call in, write to us, or connect on social media. We'd love to hear your questions, experiences, and challenges. Together, we'll create a thriving community of like-minded individuals, supporting each other to thrive and shine.
Well, good morning, everyone. This is Linda calling from Buffalo, New York, and welcome to the show today. It is a wonderful late summer Saturday here up in upstate New York, and we just are enjoying this beautiful weather. It's going to be 85 all week. So, of course, we're leaving Tuesday for Florida. Probably always 85, but that's good. But I just wanted to welcome everyone to the show. This is like the weekend review, and it's just a little half-hour show, just kind of wrapping up call-in, can tell about, good things that happened during the week. I know for ourselves, we had a crazy week this week. My husband, who is Ron Clayton, who is the president of the Hope Collection, his computer, the hard drive, went. And hopefully we caught it. It's at the Best Buy Geek Squad as we speak. We had to buy a new computer, and they're going to transfer all his information from the old one to the new one. And, computers are just so necessary these days. He's been using my computer, and I'm just used to me being on my computer. So sharing one, it's like sharing a car, if you want to go in two different directions. It's not always that good, but it all works out. We have the grace of God that it didn't get crashed completely, that they're able to download the information. It really is the information age, and when you have so many things stored on your computer, if just think of your own computer, if everything was gone and you had to start over everything, all your contacts and all your important documents. Yes, we do have backup, of course. It's in the cloud, but they say it's easier taking it right from the hard drive. So that's where we stand today. So, well, I just want to give just a call out there. I know that we've mentioned this before. We're having the Hope Collection. We're having a Hope Cruise, and next May. So we have until, I think, October, the beginning of October, which, believe it or not, isn't that far away. It's September already. But the beginning of October to make a decision if you'd like to come with us. It's going to be a 5-night cruise from Port Canaveral, Florida, fly into Orlando, or drive in if you're close enough, May 5th through 10th of 2025. And it's just going to be so much fun. We have a whole bunch of people coming, and it's always fun to go on a group cruise. And I'll tell you why. You can be off just on yourself if you want, as much as you want, but then you have friends on board. So you can meet up at different times and say maybe everyone's gone doing their own thing during the day, and meet up for dinner and just share all your experiences. That's always so much fun. We've done a number of group cruises we've put together, and they're just a lot of fun. The shows on the, oh, by the way, this is the Carnival Freedom. So that's the name of the ship that we'll be going on. And it's a nice size ship. It's not the most huge ship, but it's not small by any means. And so you have, your cabin, all your meals, the entertainment. There's nightly shows. There's karaoke. There's piano bar. There's comedians. All your activities during the day. Obviously a number of pools, and restaurants. Oh my goodness! And there's so many restaurants that are included on the ship. So your meals are included. Whether you want just a quick bite of pizza to a sit-down steak dinner, it's all included. There is like a specialty restaurant. If you want, we only went on all of our cruises. We only went to the specialty restaurant one time on our last cruise, and it was very nice. But to tell you the truth, I think the food was just as wonderful in the main dining room, and this ship is just appointed beautifully. It's just, and this time we're going to the Eastern Caribbean, so we're going to Grand Turk, which I had never been to, and what is the name? Amber Cove. And Amber Cove is really neat. It's in the Dominican Republic, which is where we vacationed last year. And it's a little oasis that Carnival, actually, the cruise line, has put together. And I just love what it says here. You can fly through the air on a zip line if you'd like. And this port has one of the most robust shore excursions and activity lineups in the Caribbean. So you can buckle up for an ATV or buggy expedition, a helicopter tour, or a zip line through the rainforest, or set your own pace with a kayak, a paddle board, or a snorkeling tour. Oh, wow, whatever you want to do. So, there's also, of course, pools and restaurants and things right on in Amber Cove where we're going to be going. So there's Port San Felipe, originally built to ward off pirates, which today welcomes curious travelers of all kinds. It's also, Amber Cove is known for local amber, actually the clearest amber you'll find anywhere in the world. How about that? So there's all kinds of things that we can do when we're in Amber Cove, and that's just one day out of the 5 that we're going to be. Grand Turk is another destination, and there's, again, so many things you can do off the ship, and there's so many things you can do on the ship. So I just thought I'd bring that up today and let people know that if you are interested in going, joining us on a cruise, you can give us a call. We'll also put a note in our Facebook, or you can even give us a call. We're at 716-908-2300 in the U.S. So anyways, one of the things I had talked about a little last week, so many, this is really off topic for what I usually do, but I came across this list I had printed out a long time ago. 40 or so many incorrectly used words that can make you look dumb. So take the words who and whom. I rarely use whom when I should. Even spell check suggests whom. I think it sounds pretentious, so I use who, and then I sound dumb. So, but misspelling words, if you're writing a document, adverse and averse. Adverse means harmful or unfavorable. Adverse market conditions caused the IPO to be poorly subscribed. Averse refers to feeling of dislike or opposition. I was averse to paying $18 a share for a company that generates no revenue. But so feel free to have an aversion to adverse conditions. The one I was always, when I was working at a law firm, I was always getting, and so affect with an A means to influence. Impatient investors affected our rollout date. Effect with an E means to accomplish something. The board affected a sweeping policy change. So how you can use affect or affect can be tricky. A board can affect changes by influencing them and can effect changes by directly implementing them. To me, it was always a little confusing. And especially if English is not your first language. Now, English is my first language, and I still get it mixed up. But the English language does have some really, crazy rules. Now, bring and take both have to do with objects you move or carry. The difference is in the point of reference. You bring things here, and you take them there. You ask people to bring you something, and you ask people to take something to somewhere else. Let's see, some of the other ones that I thought were kind of useful. Let's see here. Farther and further. Farther with an A. Farther involves a physical distance. Florida is farther from New York than Tennessee. Further involves a figurative distance. We can take our business plans no further. So as they say in the South, I don't trust you any farther than I can throw you, or I ain't going to trust you no further. So, and fewer and less. And this one drives crazy. Even on the news, educated people that supposedly can constantly use the word less. Use fewer when referring to items you can count, like fewer hours or fewer dollars. It's not less hours and less. Use less when referring to items you can't count, like less time or less money. And so often they don't use the word fewer. It just was, I'm an English major. I can't help it. It's one of those things that drives me crazy. So, and insure and ensure, I-N-S-U-R-E and E-N-S-U-R-E. This one's easy. Insure with an I refers to insurance. Ensure means to make sure. Excuse me. See if I can find another one here that has my interest here. Let's see here. Precede and proceed. Precede means comes before. Proceed means to begin or continue. Where it gets confusing is when an ing comes into play. The preceding announcement was brought to you by. Sounds fine, but preceding is correct, not proceeding announcement, since the announcement came before. If it helps, things precede precedence. Anything that takes precedence is more important and therefore it comes first. So anyways, I just thought that there, and when I was talking to somebody about this, they said what they get confused is there and there, because they sound alike, but they're two different words. There, They apostrophe R-Y-R-E. They apostrophe R-E is the contraction for they are. And but there is possessive, Their. We're going to their house. I sure hope their home. They're two different theirs. So anyways, I just thought that was interesting. The one thing too that I was thinking about for today in travel, and so often, even end of summer, just getaways are really a fun thing to do. The fall, especially up here in the north, pretty soon the leaves will be changing, and it's so beautiful, and it's nice to get out. We have a train trip that is that I think we're going to try to book this fall and take some friends with us. It's not a long. It's like a circle, but it's an old-fashioned train, and it just takes you out into the countryside where all the leaves are changing. They have refreshments and music, and we did it once years and years ago, and it was just so much fun. And that way, you could take a drive out, into the hills and the mountains and take a look at all the leaves. But sometimes it's neat just to take the train. Then you don't have to, worrying about the road. You can just enjoy yourself, sit back. That's what I love about trains. You can get up and move around if you want. You can, you don't have to worry about, other drivers on the road. Hopefully no other drivers would be on the train tracks. But it's just a lot of fun. So, somebody is joining us. It is Ron. I was just talking about, thanks for joining the call, Ron. I was just talking about the arcade train that takes you to see the fall foliage coming up in the next month or so, and what a nice treat that is, and just to get out and enjoy the weather, the end of summer or the beginning of fall weather, and just take a little excursion.
Well, I remember a couple years back we had planned on doing that, and that was just the time when Mom had some issues. Your mom is, of course, in a nursing home now, and she has some challenges with her health and things. So we were scheduled to do that, and then that didn't happen, and times just got by us. But I think of, there's the arcade train, that's what we wanted to go on. There's also one that's in Medina, that's further up north, and that one has a history museum with it, and just an incredible thing. A lot of good program with it. Kids.
Because I know we took one probably 15 years ago. Medina.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So, but just the fact of getting out, exploring your own neighborhood. So often we think of taking a trip and going far away. There's probably right in your own driving distance all kinds of exciting things that you can do, and take advantage of some of the. I know that pretty soon in Clarence they're going to be having the Pumpkinville, and they have a corn maze, and it's supposed to be just. I have never done it. Every time we were thinking of doing it, it was raining, and I really didn't want to go through a whole a muddy field, but mazes are really neat, and there's all kinds of haunted houses, different things.
Pumpkin pie, apple pie. There's all kinds of kids' amusement rides. Hay rides. apples, all kinds of things. So, well, this morning I wanted to just quickly get on. I have another couple calls that I'm involved with this morning on some projects that the Hope Collection is launching, and that we're going to be in a health and wellness expo at the Aqua Restaurant in Buffalo, New York on October 19th, and we will be present. We will have a booth there. We also will be featuring the new Cambridge Financial Project that allows individuals to drastically change their economic circumstance, have more money in your pocket today. Within a couple days, we can help someone change their economic condition going forward. And this is not the government loan forgiveness, but you are going to pay whatever your bills you have, but you're able to reduce what you are paying out, and on a program that's good set up that protects you and helps you get there. We have a personal testimony that using the program we're promoting and we're contracted by, and exclusively we have available to do this. We have an 800 number. A person can call in and get a confidential, secure review, and then you can choose to take advantage of the program. We did, and we increased our income, our available cash by $500. Now, that's real. It's over 40 months. The term of the program will save $17,000 in interest that we are going to have to pay, because people don't even realize how much interest is going into their balances from the card companies and loan companies. And they just have a method. They are connected. They've been in business 50 years. We got top-rated Better Business reviews on this company. It's significant. And I just want to make sure that everybody hearing us on our voices that this program is good and is available now. So, Mayor, I have a couple things I'm preparing for right now for another meeting, so I have to go, Linda. But I hope that everybody else has a great day today, and I look forward to seeing you this week. Oh, this week we won't be on the calls because we're living in Florida. So you can talk a little bit about that, babe.
I did.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks. Well, there's so much going on with the Hope Collection. Like you said, the Cambridge Financial that we've contracted with that can help so many people. You know, sometimes you don't realize how much interest you're paying if you have a credit card bill out there. Even if you're making above the minimum payment, it's so hard to get ahead if you let yourself get, using a credit card that you have a balance on. It's really difficult. But with Cambridge Financial, what they do is work with your creditors and lower the interest. I had opened a JCPenney account. Now, mind you, we paid it off, never left a balance on it. But the interest was 35.99, almost 36% interest. So if you bought something on sale and then didn't pay it off that, within 20 days, you'd be getting charged 39% interest. So there goes any savings, and that was just one. And when we first opened the charge account, didn't have such high, but over time they just increased. So what Cambridge does is works with your creditor and lowers the interest. So, for instance, I don't know the exact figures, but like from 39% interest to 9%. So we're still paying our bills, but we're not, we're getting out from under the high interest rate. And that's what Cambridge Financial can do for you. So that's really exciting. Well, with that, I am going to say have a wonderful Saturday. And just remember, Monday through Friday, noon to 1 Eastern Time, U.S. Eastern Time, there's a call on this Blog Talk Radio program every day. Monday is Hometown Heroes. Tuesday is Travel Tuesday. Wednesday is Beth Wyman, who's a registered nutritionist, and she has so much information. Thursday is Family Time with Bob Oakley. And Friday, we honor Captain Len Kane, who is the first, oh, goodness sakes, he has the first Top Gun. He is a fighter pilot and then a professional pilot for Southwest Airlines. Years ago, he, of course, is retired now. But he founded the Golden Rule Society, which is our sister charity, and he's been nominated 5 times for a Nobel Peace Prize because of the work that he has done. And then we have this little half-hour wrap-up show every Saturday morning. So with that, I'm going to say have a wonderful, wonderful day, a wonderful weekend. Get out there and enjoy the weather, whether you're in good weather or not. Just get out and enjoy. With that, I'll say goodbye for today. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.